David Knight's about to take over. Paul Watson's to do the show tomorrow. We're going to do a 13-hour broadcast, and I apologize for blowing up and cussing, but there's a fight inside of me, just like when you saw him stealing land from people, you got angry. Yeah. At a certain point, I can't hold back anymore. And I love the crew. I love Paul. I love Kid. I get mad because these articles even aren't as hardcore as it really is, and like a godsend, David. Because I get frustrated with myself more than anybody. It's not, you come in and you go, Alex, it's Google and the Federal Trade Commission and all their monopolies Obama let them have. They are involved in all this criminal stuff. They're about to go down. This is racketeering, organizing all these groups to shut down their opposition while they hope Trump isn't aware of it. And I was just like, it was like being injected with heroin. I was like, yes, oh, I can get off the show now. He gets it. And it's not that the rest of the crew doesn't get it. It's so epic. So I've been on the phone with Kurt Weldon this morning about incredible stuff. And I'm not bitching. It's just a normal spy chief would deal with less than I deal with, okay? I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I've got to keep track of so much stuff. And so I apologize. I never take breaks. Sometimes I blow up because they just took, it was 3.3 million last year through ad roll in Google, okay, which just are milquetoast ads, okay? Because we know the rules. They approve the ads. They've refused some before. It was set to be over $5 million this year. Everybody knew in the meetings I had with you, I had with Corsi, I was like, this money just in the pie was going to be our extra money. We'll still get it from the great listeners. But it means more's coming, more censorship, more control. Just what Drudge told us a year and a half ago. It's all happening. Bombshell, major ad agency spends InfoWars. And the reason I blew up was not at Watson. I sent him copies of the email. He probably was due diligent. Well, I don't know if I should put these up. Yeah. And so I blew up and was like, I want the emails because I know them. They'll say we're lying. Because there's a new level. They have Rolling Stone out today. I'm told it's in the newspaper. It's in the magazine. Saying, I'm crazy. IBM has no connection to the Nazis. so they're like picking things they know are true. Well, you're a smart guy. I don't mean that condescendingly. David, what do you think's happening? Because they've just declared war on us. They're saying kill Trump. They're lying. But also more and more, they just tell lies that are verifiably false. Like there's no IRS penalties. So, you know, in Obamacare. So what do you think the tactic is? And I'm going to have a call to action and let you take over with the specifics.
Yeah, forget about the Hollerith codes with IBM tattooing on people's arms. But look, when we're talking about what's going on here, we got to understand the background. We have all these people talking about, whoa, what about Donald Trump's business interests here and his involvement with Trump hotels and everything? Let's take a look at Google's interests. Let's take a look at Jeff Bezos' interests. Because I talked about it yesterday when we were talking, still looking at the removal, the political assassination of Michael Flynn. Who was at the center of that? Who got that information?
They run the whole show.
Post. And the Washington Post was bought by Jeff Bezos for $250 million, but he got $600 million contract from the CIA to run their
People ask, why am I pissed? They hold out a sign, whether I'm black, white, Christian, Muslim, whatever I am, I can come, I can put ads up for my products, I follow their rules, and then they say, secretly you're banned because you're not human, you don't exist. The discrimination of this and stealing $5 million clearly is what it would be. Last year, 3.3 of an ad thing we had that was working, that we invested in, that we spent time in to sell our products, to fund our message of freedom, and they blow us away like we don't exist. Man, I don't care. If somebody breaks in my car and steals my stereo, it's not that it's a $200 stereo. It's my windows knocked out. They violated me. I'm pissed. I am 50 times more pissed about this because they're trying to steal my birthright and because it makes me so angry, it turns loose all this tidal energy that I don't want to, oh, Mike, I mean, look, David, it's just we've got to.
Well, Alex, when they say that you can't do this because we're a political organization because we make comments.
Yeah, we're not allowed because, well, see, it's FTC, it's FCC, or it's Federal Election Commission. They're applying Democrat claims like they said with Drudge 2 years ago. They want to shut Drudge down, Congress said, because he's political and he has advertising. Yeah. Well, of course, I have a view as a private citizen on guns. You hit the keys. I forgot the keys in the article. See, there's so much. They're saying we're political, so we don't have speech, and we're not allowed to make money outside of any law. They're just exercising like TPP, which was in there, global corporate governance, and even though TPP didn't pass, they're still implementing it and carrying it out. See, I'm glad you're here because you made me talk about...
When you put an ad up for Caveman and they serve that ad on somebody, that's not political. but they're going back and they're investing.
They say your site's political, so you can't get funding. Well,
So
everything's political.
Yeah.
Of course I want lower taxes. It's not political. It's called survival. Just like Google lobbies to have a 0% tax corporately in America, asshole. And all I want is 35%, jerk, and I can't live because a bunch of assholes like Schmidt believe I don't have a right to exist. Screw you. Screw you thinking you own me, you son of a bitch. I'm sorry, David. I'm going to get out of here and let you take over. Please plug the specials, people to financially support us, because clearly more is coming. We need money to continue on against these people. I'm sorry. I'm just too pissed to go on. You can take over.
Well, you know what?
Look, I'm not going to sit here and say, see, I told you so, that communist Chinese-style net censorship was coming to the web, because it's already here. It's being announced. The way you keep the internet open and free is you get involved more than ever. Go to Infowars.com/app. A new battleship in the fight. Infowars Live, available right now. We're looking for a crew to man it. You gonna sit down and play games and be a trendy? Or are you gonna be part of history? Don't sit by and let the internet and free speech be stolen from you. Take action.